SCP Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for the Craft IQ challenge, and it is the recipe for August. And here is the recipe. I did not do this step by step. I did it as a full recipe. So the first one was one picture. Next is fussy cutting. Third is add a pop of yellow or orange or both. Fourth is polka dots. Fifth is multi-font or multi-alphabet title. Sixth is add a bow. 7 is add a flag. And so that is what I'm going to do today. I am going to use this vellum here as my title. I'm not sure which one yet. I'm going to cut these out for my fussy cutting. Here's my picture due. This is one of my son and his elk that he got this last year. And I'm going to use my counterfeit kit that I made for August. And I'm thinking this is going to be my background. And then I don't know which papers I'm going to use from there, but I am going to use this kit. And I might add in some of these drills for a little sparkle to go with it. And I'll probably pull in like my stickers and stuff from the kit that I put into the kit. Well, let's get going. Okay, I was a little tongue-tied. It is stickers I put into the kit, not kit I put into the kit. And so, anyway, I did decide to use this pattern paper here as my background. I really like it. I'm not sure if it's like, if you'd call it a plaid or a gingham, a diagonal gingham. I'm not sure, but I really like it. So I am cutting it down to 8.5 by 11 because I misread the first ingredient, and it was to, yes, there is one picture, but you're also supposed to use a pattern paper background with it being backed with cardstock. So I go back through and read the end of it later and realize my mistake. So for now, it's an 8.5 by 11. And then I wanted a pop of color behind the picture. And so I'm just tearing off the branding strips or zip strips. I don't know. Everyone calls them something different. But the strips that are on the paper pads that hold them into the paper pad. And so I'm just cutting or pulling those off, the ones that I think match in the colors the best. And so at first I thought maybe I would like do a messy look in the back, and I did like the way it looked. It just wasn't quite what I was going for. So I'm going to mess around with those for a little bit until I finally figure out exactly how I want those to lay in the back. So right now I'm just going to forget about those and let them sit there. And I'm going through my Maggie Holmes sticker book that I have in my counterfeit kit. And I pull out this bow, which I end up not using. And then I pull out this little flag. It has the yellow and black and white polka dots on it. And then this sticker here, I left the backing on, so it makes it more of like a die cut. And so I'm going to add that in because it also has that yellow on part of it. And the yellow, remember this at the top. The black and white polka dotted stripes, as I need polka dots. And then another little banner. And then I found this bow, and I like that bow much better. So that's the one I'm going to end up using. And then this little yellow heart for my Papa Yellow. So now I'm going to come back in with these stripes again, trying to figure out exactly how I want them to lay. And I'm still doing the crisscrossing thing, and decide, nope, it's not gonna work. So I okay, maybe I'll just lay them down flat and then just have strips of paper behind. And I liked that. So I took one end and I made them all different lengths and then just cut off the other end square. So now I have all these little pieces of paper that are different lengths. And so I'm just going to lay them in behind the picture. At first I was overlapping and then I end up, spreading them out a little bit more. And so I'm liking the way that is looking. And so I am just going to start gluing all these down with my ATG tape runner. And I did overlap a couple, just a tiny bit, just to keep that kind of messy look. So like this one, I lay it flat and then I move it so that it overlaps a tiny bit like the other one, just so that it has the same, so the other one didn't look like it was out of place. You do, more than one that's not a square, then it looks like you meant to do it all along. So I just use this piece of cardstock. It's a kind of a gray color as my mat for this picture. And after I get it cut out, I actually end up adjusting it quite a bit because it was not square. And it was just giving me one heck of a time trying to get it to lay down like I wanted it to. But I finally get it. And then I'm just going to glue it flat down onto those stripes of paper. And now I'm bringing in my little wood rounds. And I'm going to fuss around with those, trying to get them how I want them to look, because I didn't want flowers and florals on this picture, but I still wanted it to look like, he's out in the woods. So I'm popping up 2 of the rounds onto some fun foam, and then I'm just going to keep moving these around until I decide where I want them. And I finally like the way that they are here. So put that, and then I'm going to put this little leaf just kind of nestled in there that says remember up there, and I'll have the date on it. And then the banner down there says the best, and then I put that little yellow, black and white banner or flag on it. And now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to stick these polka dots. And I didn't like the square look to it, so I am going to turn it into another form of those banners, but on the side here. And at first I thought I was just going to go up part way, but I didn't like that either, so I'm going to fix that in a second. In the sticker book, there's all these little leaves and ferny type of plants. So I'm going to add those into the clusters along with these little word sayings and the I like the way that the leaves look tucked in amongst the wood rounds. I'm using gold and the browns, and here's where I'm sticking that polka dot all the way up. The top little word sticker says "You're awesome," and then the bottom one says "Happy Place." That's the one I'm moving right now. I decided I wanted it in a different spot, so I moved Happy Place up above the so it covers up part of the heart, and because I want to turn that banner into my title, so it says "The Best Journey" will be my title on this one. And here I'm adding just a little bit more of the leafy bits, putting them everywhere just to give it that organic look of being out in nature. And then I did add that little bow to the flag hole, banner hole there. So now here I'm kind of counting up everything and seeing if I got all 7 things. And I thought I did. And so I'm going to add in the little diamond painting drills, and I'm using 3 different colors. I'm using a kind of a creamy white, a brown, and a yellow. And I'm going to put 3 in each cluster, and I think I do 5 clusters around. And I really do like the way that they just give it that little bit of something, kind of like enamel dots would do, without having to use enamel dots. I'm using these little drills. So I'm getting all this done. I'm thinking I'm done, and then I actually look back at the list and read the first one again, and it says that it's supposed to have a border all the way around. So I'm cutting off the paper just a little bit, so off of the one side, because it was not centered, so I just cut it off the one side, and then a little bit off the top and bottom, and I'm going to place it onto this cardstock. The other thing I did while the camera was off, I thought it was on, is I added another strip of paper on the left side and put in 2 more of the little wood rounds with a little leafy bit. Remember, this is a hop, so please go down to the description box and check everybody else that has played along. It's super, super fun. Go over and see what everyone else came up with these 7 things in their recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it. Bye.